What's going on, Jungle Cats? Gatos here, coming at you with part 2 of our brand new series, Victory Road. Jumping into it. And in this episode, we're only looking at 2 decks, but they're both pretty interesting. I've been having a lot of fun with both of them, and I would actually surprisingly say the Dragonite one we're going to be looking at is a little bit more competitive than some of the other decks that we've looked at so far. For me, I've really been enjoying it, and it's a lot of fun. I've seen some other renditions of Dragonite going around where people do like Giratina, or they'll do 2 lines of the Dragonite or something like that. But we're running non-EX here, so we don't have any of that. We just got Magnezone. I mean, I guess Magnezone is kind of like not everyone's favorite card, but so yeah, in this episode, we're inching closer to Master Ball. We'll probably be there by episode 3, and I'll be playing some different decks as well to help get across the finish line. But we're so close. We're at mostly Ultra Ball 3 in this one, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below what decks you've been enjoying in ranked. Also, we have the new Pommy event starting right now, so I feel like I want to try to get a deck video out this week with that. I haven't tested around too much with it, so we'll see about that. I also have 2 other decks I'm thinking about making videos about, but one of them might just be in the next episode, so I might not even do a whole specific video for it, but we'll see. I've been enjoying that deck a lot. But anyways, yeah, let's jump into those decks. All right, so here we are in the decks, and I'm going to be a little bit quicker with it than last video. I kind of rambled on a lot, so we're going to get right into it. In this deck, this is the Dragonite one. We have 2 Magnemites, 2 Magneton, 2 Magnezone, a Dratini, a Dragonair, 2 Druddigon, a Dragonite, 2 Pokeball, 2 Research, 2 Leaf, Dawn, a Cyrus, and a Iono. And this is a bit different than most of the Dragonite decks that are coming around right now. It's not completely different. It's not like fully a brand new idea, but I would say other people are leaning more into Giratina and some other different Pokemons and 2 Dragonite lines. In this deck, we only have a 1 Dragonite line, and it's kind of a safety net. We really are banking on our Magnezones in this deck and using our Druddigons to stall out. So the main approach we're going with this deck is to get our Druddigons out first, build up our Magnezones in the background, get a lot of energy on them as Magnetons, and build them out. If some of our early draws do show that we're probably going to be able to hit our Dragonite, then that's a better way that we can pivot. We can start building up our Dragonite. If you notice, we're not running electric energy in this deck, so we will have to Dawn onto the Dragonite in order to get that from our Magneton or Magnezone, depending on where it's evolved at. And yeah, I'm also running fire energy in this deck. I always like to have the ability to attack with Druddigon if I can, and I feel like it works pretty well in this deck. I don't think it ever really gave me an issue. There was one insane game that gave me literally only fire energy for, I think it was like 12 turns, but that never happened again. That was just like, I would say insanely bad luck. Like if you do the math on that, that's just like really, really bad luck. And yeah, most of the time this deck just feels super solid. You're mainly going to be winning with your Magnezone and doing chip damage with your Druddigons. I would have loved to also put like helmets on these, but I felt like there wasn't enough room for helmets. The Leafs are super important. They can help pull your Druddigon out and also just save your other Pokemon, keep the energy on them as well. But yeah, this is like mainly a Druddigon deck, so we're definitely stalling out, trying to save time and build up our cards in the background. We have Iono in here. I always like to play Iono when you're playing stage 2 Pokemon and trying to get specific pulls. This definitely helps out with this deck and can kind of guide where you're going to be playing, like if you're going to play your Dragonite line or if you should focus on your Magnezone line. If I hit Iono early, whatever I draw from that, start building out in that direction. So I'll build out my Magnezone. If I have more cards for Magnezone, I'll build up my Dragonite if I have more cards for Dragonite. But yeah, even though that this is a stalling deck with Druddigon, I do feel like it ramps out pretty quickly. I also feel like it's super flexible. It feels like you can kind of pivot around what you're doing. And you can also, if you don't get the right draws, you can build on your Druddigon as well as a safety net. The 90 damage with Druddigon is super powerful, and I think it's good to be able to do that attack. And most of the time, we're not really getting our Dragonite out until late. So usually by turn 5, we'll get like at least one water energy, which we'll need for the Dragonite. But other than that, it doesn't really matter what energy we have on any of these Pokemon, because Magnezone's going to be generating his own electric energy and such. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. It's actually a lot more competitive than I thought it would be, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. This has been one of my favorite decks to play, along with like Rampardos for climbing. I think they both do super well. So I'll probably have a good amount of gameplays from this one, maybe like 4 or 5, because we're only looking at 2 decks today. Yeah, this one was doing super well for me, and hope you enjoy it. All right, the second deck we're going to be looking at is Meowscarada Magnezone deck. So lots of Magnezone today. And this one has been popping up. I saw it in a tournament, and I know some people have been making versions of this deck. Here's kind of my take on it, and this is where I kind of landed. It honestly does not feel as strong as the Dragonite deck, but I think it's pretty cool, and I think I could probably tweak it a little bit more to get better with it. But yeah, in this deck we have a Florigato, Meowscarada, Sprigatito, 2 Magnemites, 2 Magneton, 2 Magnezone, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Giant Capes, 2 Professor Research, a Dawn, a Cyrus, Celestic Town Elder, an Iono, and a Red. So the competitive version of this deck I was seeing, people were running 2 lines of both Magnezone and Meowscarada, and I don't really like to do that. I don't like running 4 stage 2 Pokemon lines. Like, that's just way too many Pokemon to me. And to me, I think you really need the supporter cards and your tools and everything to back up your Pokemon. You don't want to just fully commit to Pokemon line. It just puts too many cards in the deck that aren't gonna really be super helpful unless they're all like basic or stage 1 Pokemon. Then I feel like that can maybe work out a little bit better. That works out well in the Rampardos deck, but yeah, 4 lines of Pokemon just seemed like way too much to me. So I ultimately decided to go with 1 Meowscarada line and then 2 Magnezone lines, just because I feel like Magnezone is a little bit stronger and a more consistent card than Meowscarada. So I feel like it's better to try to get him attacking first and then have your Meowscarada for later in the game as kind of a threat against their EX Pokemon. So from getting rid of those 3 extra spots, I added a couple of cards in this deck that people don't have. The first one that I felt like was super needed was Dawn, and that's because you want to just like build out your Magnezone as fast as possible. And if you hit like a perfect curve with it, you're only going to be able to get 2 attacks off with it because you've only generated 2 electric energy. So I prefer to be able to attack right away and then have my other Magnemite and Magneton build up in the background and then Dawn energy onto my front one. That line does not always happen, so I just found from using this deck, I just consistently kept getting in that position where I only got 2 attacks in my Magnezone and I needed to get 1 more in. So I felt like Dawn was a good card to have in that deck, just so I could ramp out quickly and still not worry about having that 3rd electric energy missing. So another card that I put in here is a Celestic Town Elder. Just because we only have 3 basic Pokemon in this deck, I think it's kind of like a safety net to bring one of those basic Pokemon back. I also think that Sprigatito is pretty weak in this deck, and if you start with Sprigatito, then it can lead to a really bad position. And since we only have 1 Sprigatito in this deck, I think just having the Town Elder for that kind of safety net is good. I really like Town Elder, and whenever I have a deck that I feel like my basic Pokemon are at risk, I typically try to put Town Elder in there just so I can revive that Pokemon and not have to worry about it. I also realized I just skipped around and I didn't really talk about the capes. I feel like the capes are pretty useful in this deck just because both of the Pokemon are 140 HP. Just putting them up to 160 HP can help save them from a lot of Pokemon attacks. Magnezone's attack is a little bit awkward at the 110, so unless you start attacking with it super quickly, it can feel a little bit awkward because you don't take out their Pokemon. So just giving it the additional extra health can help get a second attack off for it, which can be super helpful sometimes. And then finally, we have Iono. I've already kind of talked about her in this video, in many videos, but just any deck with like stage 2 Pokemon, I'm putting Iono in here. She can be super helpful to fish out those draws if we don't hit them early. We have Red in here too because, like I mentioned, Magnezone's attack is a little awkward at the 110. It's good to be able to just have that additional damage you can add on. And if we got a hit off earlier with any of our other Pokemon, then the additional damage can really help us get that EX Pokemon taken out. So yeah, like I mentioned, this deck is pretty good, but I would definitely prefer the Dragonite deck over it. This one's pretty fun. I think there's a lot of variations of this deck I've been seeing going around, and this is almost my favorite. I feel like I could work on it a little bit, but I've been enjoying other decks a little bit more than this one, so this is kind of where I landed up with it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. We'll head into some gameplays now. There's definitely going to be more of the Dragonite deck gameplays, but we'll have a couple of this one as well too. 12 more wins. I think it does really well against like the non-EX, the other non-EX decks as well. Don't mind a second. We always like a good old second. 2 Magnemites. What are they playing? They're playing Grass Energy. They're probably Meowscarada. I think we can hold on to this Magnemite. Meow meow. Meow meow. What is that from? Meow meow. There's just like random sound effects from like games that stick in my head. Meow meow. What is that from? We'll go for the research and then. Okay, we hit a Pokeball. Ratini. We have 2 water energies, so probably give that to the next one to Ratini. Oh no. Why'd they do that? Do we Iono here? We might. Just to potentially speed up our ramp. I think we do Iono here. Meowth GF? Is it Meowth GF? Meow meow. I think we probably retreat back. Ooh. We have another water energy on deck as well. But we'll do this. We will do this. That makes the most. I can't even read. I can't read. That's what makes me think of. Maybe, yeah. I swear I like low-key have dyslexia, but I'm undiagnosed. You also can't type. Yeah, it's a great combo. We really support each other out here. I think I'll start building up the back. Druddigon. Could go in and attack with that. The Beedrill's a little bit scary against our Dragonite and our Magneton, aka Magnezone. The Meowscarada is scary against none of our Pokemon, but they are going through their draws quite quickly. The thing is, we can't Leaf and Dawn on the same turn. So we might need to, like, time this so we put in our... What was that? Yo! Oh my god, Corona with the gifted sub to Frady Cat. We're saying it correctly now. Oh my god, and casting a spell? Sheesh. Corona's dropping it all right now. Wait. Can we cast a spell after this game? It's getting intense. We'll cast a spell right after this game. Oh, you'll see. You shall see. Do we put Magnezone in here? We could also attack with our Druddigon. Yeah, we don't know where our Dragonite is, unfortunately. Sheesh! Chrono, thank you so much, though. Thanks so much for the gifted. We're gonna be... It's quite hot down here, so it's gonna be even hotter in a second. Buzz. Did my, like, channel points reset super quickly? Oh no! I think we might sack our Dragonair, honestly. Well, this isn't even sacking it. This isn't even sacking it. We're just kind of chilling, aren't we? Might as well save some resources. I don't really think we need the draw. Maybe use that next turn. Our Magneton has so much energy. What do we even put this on? I think things are getting too complicated to do the Leaf and Dawn, so... They could have some Ericas coming in. Yeah, got some Ericas. Is my TTS not working? What is going on with it? All the layers. Why is my TTS not working? I swear to God, I've like checked it offline so many times. I think it like unlinked from the redeem or something. We hit the Dragonite. I mean, all of this is just like our other dudes. I think we'll put in our other Druddigon next turn. And then clean up with our Magnezone. They would need to Erica and Potion here to save this. They're just dancing them around. Oh, the Rocky helmet's actually very inconvenient. That definitely was not the right call. Wait, why did they do that? Now we can attack. I mean, actually, we always are gonna just put in Magnezone here so we can do the 110. Let's just get the energy, I guess. Could build up. I think we kind of want to get the Magnemite, so just to get a backup one. It's the first card we hit as well. That's great. Yeah, I don't think they can take us out, so I think we're just good, right? They already used one Cyrus. I don't know why they Cyrus there. That was an interesting Cyrus. We got a leaf on the Beedrill. Hey, what's going on? ×3 Ant W? Is that how I say the name? I'm all about W's and ants. Well, I'd say I'm about 75% about ants. Do I got a Gallade? Not really. I don't know if I do. Like to trade? I think we can win with the Dragonite, right? Do I need to pull out here? We don't really? Yeah, we just went at the Dragonite next turn. Yeah, I haven't been playing the Gallade deck that much, but it seems like it does pretty well. No, I know the Gallade. Yeah. I'm not sure if I have extras though. Wait, what's... Oh, the full art Snorlax? Yeah. Dang. The, like, event has, like, partially been working for me, but it also sometimes doesn't work. Yeah, does it work every time for everyone else? 200 big ones incoming. Good thing they didn't put any other Pokemon in. We would have lost. Saved by the no other Pokemon. A guaranteed 200. Gotta love it. Alright. We'll be right back in a sec. I just have all the hot air vent out of my computer. And Miwa, if I leave the door open, Miwa's constantly trying to escape. So it's either Miwa or Cool Air. Nah, I'm in the basement. No windows down here. We both are not starting off that strong. Probably just gotta use the leaf or yeah, I'll just use the leaf. Yeah, I'm just a troll down here in my basement. Basement troll. Yeah. I feel like I gotta do this like every like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna blind everyone. What are they playing? They have fire? I kind of want Iona here. Do I? I could also build this up, honestly. Let's do that. We just need to hit Magnemite and Magneton. Maybe we put the Dragonite down and then we Iono. That seems like a better play. I don't know if I even do it next turn, though, because I'm only going to have 2 cards in hand. Kind of crazy to just hit the Dragonite line. We only have 1 line of it. They're playing Charizard with Shaman. Interesting, interesting. Maybe we Iono, like, these are not really good draws. Could have totally helped them out, though, so I don't know. Alright, that's pretty good, though. Tis pretty good. I don't know if we need to put down a second one. Maybe we will. Now we need a Dawn and a Magneton. Might start, honestly, filling up our Druddigon. We'll see, though. This is not looking good. Maybe my own help them out too. I don't know. Only 1, not bad. You could fill up this one. Probably the play. Be great to hit some researches. We haven't hit any researches yet. This ain't looking good. They're attacking us? What are they doing that for? Hey, there we go. Nice. Can we hit a Magneton? No Magneton? Should you stream today? Yeah, definitely. I'm only gonna stream to like 6:45 or so. Like 2 more hours. So I could boom right into if you start around then. Could be a nice little 1-2. Back-to-back streams. Just an idea, just an idea. Yeah. Are you gonna be climbing or what are you gonna be doing? Yo-oh. Start with Pocket. Oh, some multi-gaming again? It would have been nice to put Dragonite in, but I need a Dawn and a Magneton, so it ain't looking that good. Maybe next turn, can we hit a Dawn? Oh, there they are! They joined together. We could be chilling. I think we're gonna be good, actually. Dawn. It is me, the Dawn. I am the Wizard Dawn. It is me, the Dawn. How dare you disrespect me on this great day. The day of my daughter's wedding. It's always today is always the day of my daughter's wedding. AKA Miwa's wedding day. Alright, all we need is... I mean, they're not going to be able to attack unless they have another Dawn. I guess they must have 2 Dawns. All we need is to hit the Moltres once. And I guess we need to hit the Shaman twice, which could be a little tricky. You getting some coffee? Alright, sounds good. Always love a good old pump. Alright, we could get lucky here. Let's see. Let's go! Oh my god, what a hit! That's crazy. Sheesh, see ya. Dang, this deck is actually really good. I've been doing pretty well with it. I mean, that was... I will say that was pretty lucky to get the 100 on the Shaman. We only have 1 loss so far, though. Just some casual luck. Hopefully we get more water decks. Love a good water deck. Our curve is a little bit off against Gyarados, though. We only do like 130 and then 150 with red, so... Alright, we hit our Dratini, so it might be a Dragonite game. I was also thinking about putting helmets in this deck, but I didn't end up doing that because I had no room. We have the Leaf. We hit the Magneton as well. Honestly, pretty good start. Yeah, I think we just go for the Magnemite into the Magnezone. Do they attack? They do not attack, okay. We hit our Dragonite as well, though, too. I feel like we put our water on here. Might as well. They need to play something here. Like another Pokemon. Oh no. Dang. Alright, Leaf. Oh, okay. Could get a Magnezone. Unfortunately, we can't Leaf out of this. They have Hitmonchan in this deck. Oh. The amount of times I've been like, oh wow, I lose because they will definitely do ABC, and then you gotta calculate for everything. Calculate. think we rotate to this, and then we Iono next turn if we don't hit the Magnezone. We one-shot a Lucario. Just kind of worried about the Rampardos. We're worried about that. Yeah, we might hold this Magneton back, honestly. Until Rampardos comes in. Yeah, we could do Dragonite Root. Kinda need a Dawn, though. I think we shuffle now for the Dawn. Hopefully we can get this. Did not get it. Let's just play this down. Maybe we shouldn't have played that down, but I think we have enough electric energy, so I think we're fine. Just kind of, if we top deck a Dawn, that'd be super good. That's what we're worried about. I don't know, do we risk it? Or do we just throw in the Magnezone? I mean, if we lose the Magnezone, we're not going to be able to get electric energy. I think we got to risk it. I think we put Druddigon in, we're going to be down 2 points. Let's go! Actually massive. Actually massive. Probably shouldn't have evolved this till this turn, because then we could have got 1 more energy, but we get 2 attacks off, so I think we're fine. Not great hits. Really not great hits. We're good though, unless they have a Giovanni. Like, did they play Giovanni ever? Giovanni seems very weird to play. Oh, they could have their second Lucario, actually. Yeah, they're fishing for that. Dang, dude, they're probably gonna get it. Well, we do take out this Rampardos, though. It would be great if we get 1 more Dragonite turn. It seems like they didn't get it. I don't know, though. Nice. Let's go. That's huge that they didn't get that. I think we should just be good, right? We just have 2 Leafs in deck as well. They can't attack with this anymore. They have to bring in Lucario. Yeah, I think we just win, right? Let's go. Dragon boys. This deck's pretty fun and also pretty good. All right, 12 more wins. Did not work out. Why are people starting to like not do emblems? Are they trying to pretend to be bots or something? I don't understand it. There's no bots in Ultra Ball. Been seeing like so many more people without emblems. Not the best start. Incoming Misty. Oh, no Misty. That's pretty good. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. That's pretty good. Kind of want to hit our second Druddigon. Well, let's see. We'll just build on this then. We do one-shot this Palkia. If they Sabrina, we can just toss in this other Magnemite. Kinda should just be chilling. They need to put some other Pokemon in here. One of each. Look at all those beautiful energies. The good old Misty. People have really been popping off against me with Misty. I've been not having fun with Misty. I think I've had like 3 wins recently where like turn 1 they hit on Misty. It normally doesn't happen that often. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. I think next turn, if they don't do anything, we can Dawn onto the Druddigon. I just don't want to risk putting in this Magnezone and then potentially losing it. I mean, I guess we don't lose it. We won't lose it actually, so let's do it. Move, move, move! Just annoying it's just right out of range. The Gyarados. I don't know what I'd do if I'm them. I probably would retreat to Manaphy. I think that probably is the best play. Did they already put the energy down though? Yeah, I think we're just good now, right? We have the Dawn to get energy back onto this. Should just be chilling. They're probably just gonna stall. Oh, they don't stall. They must have a Misty or something. They don't have a Misty. We might lose our Dawn though. Oh, we do lose our Dawn. Yeah, losing the Dawn there is a bit annoying. We can just retreat back into the Druddigon though. We only have 3 cards left, so it's gotta be a pretty good chance of hitting our Magnezone. If we don't hit it, we can always Iona as well. So we have a Cyrus, Iona. And we don't even need the yeah, we don't even need the Magnezone. Chillin'. Perfect. Aw, Miwa. If they hit our energy there, that would have been bad. Could have been quite bad. All right, we're jumping into some offline games. We're having some terrible, absolutely terrible luck on stream last night, which was not fun. Oh my god, I hope it does not repeat. We had like 4 games in a row where the opponent just like popped off with Misty. Yeah, if we were going second here, we could have just one-shotted this, which would have been pretty crazy. There's literally like, I've never had such bad luck. There's literally like 3 of the games where it's like turn 1 Misty. Like they just got like 2 or 3 water energy. It was a good way to end stream though. I just got off after that. See you. All right, they're getting all their ramp cards, which isn't that great. Yeah, they're just gonna leap out here. Hopefully we can hit a Magnezone or a Magneton soon. I think we probably will lay down and attack them, but let's see what we draw. We got a Pokeball, we got a Magneton. Hopefully we hit our other Magnemite. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just evolve. We would need 2 attacks anyway, so might as well just evolve here. Yeah, the question is if we evolve into our Magnezone again. Yeah, they're ramping up pretty quickly, so I think we just need to get our Magnezone out. And oh my gosh, this is like just like last night. First game back on trying. Absolutely love to see it. Alright, that's actually pretty good for us. We're only gonna get one attack off with this, so we'll put this energy on our Magnezone. Oh wait, what am I talking about? We get 2 off. They don't quite take us out. Iona here. I think having the Town Elder is going to be helpful for us, so I'm actually not going to... The Cape's actually really good for us here. They probably won't put in the Gyarados, yeah. I'm not sure what their plan is, though, unless they have a Palkia. They have a Palkia, okay. They still shouldn't put that in, so... We're still going to get an attack off on this Gyarados. So now we're just hoping to hit one of our other Pokemons. That's really good for us. Love to see that. Magnemite, Pokeball's useless. Could help out our Iono. So probably... We're going to Iono next turn to get some evolves going. If we hit a Magneton, though, then we can just Dawn on this Magnezone, which should be really good. Let's go. Yo, that's crazy. Really good for us. We'll probably stall out with our Sprigatito next turn. And then hopefully we hit our next Magnezone. We have our Iono as well too, so... I mean, we do have the Cyrus as well. I really don't think the Misty helps you at all. Just kind of hoping that the Gyarados attack doesn't hit our Sprigatito. Any other energy? It'd just be good to thin out our deck with Sprigatito if we can. They're just going for the retreat. We have our Cyrus in hand. Yeah, I'm trying to think if we even Iono. I think maybe Iono next turn would be a little bit better. We could Town Elder this turn. I mean, we can also actually Cyrus now. Would Would Cyrus now be good? Nah, let's Iono here. Could potentially get an attack off. Okay, we just hit this line. It's wasting way too much time there, eh? Really just hoping to hit our Magnezone. And that just puts it away for us right there. Meow meow. Oh, we hit the Magnezone as well too. Let's get everyone juiced up here. Use all the cards. So many different ways to win. See you. A bit of a redemption from last night. I was just constantly dealing with this deck and people hitting 3 Misty heads. Oh my god. Chrono, I think I'm gonna need to put the cape back. It's getting quite hot. I'm keeping it on though. The redeem lives on. Yeah, I try to not do coin flips as much as I can. They can be annoying. No, we have to leave it on though. But I'm just putting it back. No, I have to leave it on. You redeemed it. We must fight on. Yeah, the going first for us is actually pretty good. If they... Why am I spacing it on the second stage? If they Kakuna us, we can just evolve out of it. We're just kind of chilling. We'll just be fine. I mean, hopefully this doesn't hit, but no worries if it does. Oh my god, please don't do this to us. Oh my gosh. Alright, one is fine. We only get 1 attack off. Oh no, okay. It hit the grass energy, that's great. This does not matter. I feel like every single Team Rocket Grunt hits me. Like, every single one. Like, more than Misty. Did they, like, increase stats on that or something? We want to get some other Pokemon out here, so I'm just Ioning. Pokeball, nice. Hey, okay. You're the Florigato as well. The Dawn as well, so we can keep this. Yeah, it honestly is terrible sometimes. They both need to be capped at something. Like, I feel like their max should be 2. Like, 2 is just so bad. And anything more than that is insane. I do not have a fan. Unfortunately. We don't hit... Kind of just hoping to hit a Magnezone. We have 2 researches in here somewhere. Magnezone just wins it for us next turn. So now they have 3 dead cards in their deck. Of course, they're gonna get perfect draws though, so it doesn't matter. We're not really worried about Meowscarada though, honestly. We could Dawn here. Dawn could be really good here. Is it worth the Dawn? Honestly, I don't really think it's worth the Dawn. Nice. That's really good. Very good for us. Pokeball's useless. We just leave that in hand. We can do this on here. In case we hit a Magnezone. It's a couple cards that would be very good for us next turn. You missing Luxio? Ooh. Might have an extra Luxio. Unfortunately, these draws are not that good for us. We could get them to waste a Cyrus potentially, and that also just saves us a point, so I feel like we should just do that. All we need is a Dawn. We have 2 Dawns in deck and another Magnezone, so we have pretty good odds to put this away soon. Hopefully they get rid of their Cyrus here. Yeah, the 2 diamonds and 3 diamonds are honestly the hardest draws. That's so true. Alright, basically all the draws in our deck are good for us. Really could have used a research by now, would have been nice. I think we're just gonna sack the Magnezone here. They're going for the Meow. Interesting. Kind of a tough call, honestly. I think we go for this. Just get an attack off with it. Okay, pretty good. There we go, nice. I'm just kind of thinking about, I guess Team Galactic Grunt I needed on there. Where's our Cyrus? That's your big issue with starting late? Yeah. I think you can kind of get those with trading, though. I feel like that's probably the best route to do. Hey, they just leave. Okay. Nice. Yeah, let me see if I have any extras. Here's my friend card if you want to add, and I can see if I can send any over. There's a lot of good discords that can help you do trades. I think probably Zatumi's might be the best. But I think other big YouTubers have them as well. Pretty sure I have plenty of extra Luxios though. Yeah, I got 6 of them. Bing. I got all the flare, right? Oh, I need to get 1 more flare, which requires 2. I'll do the trade first. Just let me know if you want to do the trade and I can send that over. I'll take whatever. Alright, I mean, this deck feels a little bit weird. I don't think it's like a top deck, but we haven't been playing EX decks with it, which is kind of annoying. We kind of prefer to be playing EX decks. Yo, what is up with this? Are we playing another Meow? Oh, this looks like the Carnivine. Can we get another Pokemon? No. Yeah, these decks always scare me. Also like Skarmory, because they can just like one... Wait, what are they doing? They didn't even put the energy down? Why not? That's pretty interesting. Alright, we got a Magnemite, Magnezone. Ooh, okay, we got an everybody. Oh, we got the Dawn as well. Yeah, the 10 damage is not really worth it to sacrifice energy. Alright, cool, sounds good. Ooh, what you making? Anything good? Can you send anything over here? I'll take some food. What do they do here? Probably bring this in. Luckily we can just one-shot this. Fettuccine Alfredo for a Luxio? Let's go. I'll definitely take a fettuccine. I did have pasta last night though, but I will still eat more pasta. I'm very Italian if you can't tell. We just gotta get rid of this one. Hopefully they don't have another one. I went to this... Oh, they have another one. Oh my god, leave me alone, please. Please leave me alone. Alright, hopefully we get a Magnezone here. Hey, really good draws. Really, that's like the perfect draws for us. I went to this like newish pasta place last night though, and they had I was kind of skeptical about it at first, but it's like a salmon ravioli. It was so good actually. very, very good. We could maybe only have one Pokeball in this deck, but I don't know. I think just having 2 is good. Yeah, Seafood Pastas brings me back to my homeland. They basically need to put Arceus in here or they lose this turn. Unless they have another Pokemon coming in. I mean, that's always the call to make, because then you can just retreat out. No more Carnivines, though. I think we should just be good. They're just not going to be able to ramp up quick enough. Let's go! W.